Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song called A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay. And we end up cabling this on 6th fret to kind of match the recording, but we'll walk through a couple things in root position. And we're going to start on an A minor chord. When we play A minor, first finger goes to the B on the 1st fret, second finger on the D 2nd fret, and third finger on the G string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. Now, while you're around A minors in general, it can be kind of cool to lift the first finger and make that an A suspended 2nd. Or you could add in the pinky on the B string 3rd for an A suspended chord, kind of say some things around A minors. Or you may want to think about lifting off the 3rd finger, making an A minor 7. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E 3rd for an A minor 7. And then from the A minor, there's kind of this cool little bass line where you kind of play the open A, kind of around the A minor chord. And then we go to 3rd fret on the low E string, and that's kind of a G note, and we can kind of work that as kind of a G major chord, where you do first finger on the A 2nd, second finger on the low E 3rd, and third finger on the high E 3rd. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now you may also want to think about putting the third finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd, kind of working that for your G major. And then from that G low E 3rd fret bass note, we go to a 1st fret on the low E string. It's kind of where the bass goes. And you can kind of support that F note with an F major chord by doing first finger as a bar, and we'll talk about some easier options here too. Second finger on the G 2nd, third finger on the A 3rd, and the pinky on the D 3rd. And if you strum all those together, oh, it sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And a good substitute for that, though, if you're just starting out, it can be an F major 7, where you do first finger on the B 1st, second finger on the G 2nd, third finger on the D 3rd, and if you strum the D string to the high E string, it sounds an F major 7 chord, which can be kind of a cool substitute for that. And then from that F bass note, then we'll be going from that low E 1st fret to an A string on the 3rd fret, and that can kind of get supported by a C chord, it's kind of a C note. And the way we play C major, first finger goes to the B on the 1st fret, second finger on the D 2nd, third finger on the A 3rd. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, it sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to think about lifting off the first finger and making that a C major 7. Or you could add in the pinky on the B string 3rd fret, and make that a C major 9, and kind of say some stuff around the C major. And then from that C bass note, we go to a low E bass note, kind of working in E note. And you could support that with an E minor chord. When we play E minor, first finger goes to A on the 2nd fret, the second finger on the D 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, oh, the sad sounds of E minor. Now you may also want to think about adding in the third finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd, and an E minor 7. Oh, it's beautiful. And through the tune, actually, you could even just follow just that bass line if you wanted to. And actually, that could be a really good idea just to get used to the rhythm, which can be kind of cool Coldplay-ness. So you'd have kind of that open A, and then low E on the 3rd, and then 1st fret on the low E, 3rd fret on the A, and then open E. We wanted to kind of follow that intro bass line that kind of becomes our main verse chorus. So you have kind of A, 2, 3, 4, G, 1, 2, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you could work that as kind of a down idea, actually, even kind of just doing downs through that, kind of following that bass line. A minor, G, F, C, E minor, A minor 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 1, 2, F, C, E minor. That'd be kind of a cool way to kind of intro the tune. Now another couple of strumming options you may want to think about through the tune is you could even work it, actually, especially if you're just starting out, you may want to completely ignore that G chord and just kind of think of this as kind of just an A minor to the G or to the F idea, kind of A minor, F, C, E minor. So if you're just starting out, it may just work better for you just to not worry about that G chord. But you could kind of work almost an 8 down count actually through the chord progression too. Kind of an A minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, G, F, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C. And I'm adding a little bit of muting to that just to kind of make that a little bit sneaky. So A minor, G, F, C, E minor. If you want to kind of work just a down idea. Or one one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the A minor and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So you can kind of work that as kind of a general idea too. Kind of A minor, F, C, E minor. Or if you want to get in that A minor G hit, you can do the A minor with the down, down, up, up, and then hit the G for the down, up. And then go to the F for the whole pattern, and then your C for the whole pattern, and then the E minor for the whole pattern. So you want to kind of get in that G, A minor down, down, up, G with the down, up, F, down, up, C, down, up, E minor, down, up, down, up. Now there are a couple spots through the tune that where it's really kind of exposed, and you can kind of hear the guitar strumming, and it kind of sounds like a 16th note strum feel. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into two parts with our down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I think really matches the tune really well is a down, up, down, up, 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you take the A minor and do a down on 1 and a up on 4, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, down. Then on the second beat, you do it up on 2, down on 3. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the third beat, you'd be doing it up on 2, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, 1, up, 1, up. And then on the last beat, you'd be going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So all together, you got down. Pace for the tune, and you can even try that kind of that general way, just ignoring that G chord. You have the A minor, up, down, up, down, up, down, some down, up, down, up, down, down, some minor, A minor, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, F, up, down, C, down, up, E minor. Or if you want to try and get in that G chord, which can be very cool too. You could do the A minor with the down, up, down, up, and save that last down, up for your G chord. You kind of dig on that. A minor, up, down, up, G, down, up, F, up, down, C, up, down, minor. So you want to kind of experiment with that too. And then from there, we'll basically be repeating that progression until we get to our bridge part, kind of in the outro, where you may hear this other bass line come in where you play low E on the 1st fret, kind of that F note. You can even kind of fill that in with that rhythm idea. And then we go to the 3rd on the low E for the G note, and then open A, and then we do more open A, but then we go to 3rd fret on the A for the C note. So it's kind of like our chord progression has gotten kind of mixed up a little bit. We got F, G, open A, C. So on that part, you may want to kind of work just the down idea, kind of the F chord, G, A minor, and then you kind of split an A minor into C. You may want to do A minor with a 1, 2, 3, and then hit the C 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of a 3 plus 5 idea. So you have F, G, A minor, C, or you can kind of take the down, up, and kind of work that F, down, up, G, A minor. You may want to do the A minor with the down, and then hit the C on the up, down, up on the last time through. So F, down, up, G, A minor, down, C on the up, down, F, down, up, G, down, up, A minor, down, minor C at the end by doing a down, up, up on the A minor, and then going to the C for the down, up, down, up, down. I'm gonna dig on that idea. So you'd have F, G, A minor, C, F, G, A minor, down, up, C, up, down, kind of dig on that idea. So you may want to kind of experiment with that too, and you'll hear this cool little guitar melody come in actually at the very, very end, where you can kind of do the F note on the low E string. It's kind of your bass note, and you hear this cool little melody come in that kind of recurs, where you go first fret on the B, open E, first fret on the B, and then third fret on the high E, and then first fret on the high E, and then open E. So it's kind of an F, 1 0 1 3 1 0 1 0 1 3 1 0, and you could back that up with those bass notes, actually adding in that first fret on the low E for the F, and then third on the low E for the G note, and then open A, and then open A, but then on that 3 on the high you may want to add in third on the A to kind of back that C chord up. So you kind of dig on that, you may want to kind of follow that melody. And I'm kind of doing that hybrid picking, so I'm kind of using my pick for my basses and my fingers for the lick. But that might be kind of a cool way to kind of work the outro too, is to kind of work that lick. Or even around the chords. Play around with that melody too. Now the weird part is to play along with Coldplay though, instead of starting on an A minor chord, they're starting on an E flat minor chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 6th fret, then the A minor is now an E flat minor, and your G is really a D flat major, and your F is really a B major chord, or a C flat major chord, depending on who you are and what time of day it is. And the C chord is a G flat major chord, and the E minor chord is really a B flat minor chord. So to take it from the very beginning, you may want to follow just that bass line, actually kind of that A, G, F, C, open E, kind of follow that piano line. A, G, F, C, E, or you can work your chords that way. A minor, G, work your down idea, kind of A minor, G, F, C, E minor, A minor, G, F, C, E minor, or you could work your down, down, up, down, up. And you have the A minor, and you may even ignore the G, get that in with the pattern. A minor, down, up, G, F, C, E minor, or you may be digging on the 16th pattern, kind of A minor, F, C, E minor, A minor, G, F, C, E minor. Really quick, but definitely something cool to practice with that. Or something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that very first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. On the A minor, you'd have the A for the bass. On the G, you'd have low E for the bass. On the F, you'd have the low E for the bass for the bar F. On the F major 7, you'd have the D for the bass. On the C, you'd have the A for the bass. And on E minor, you'd have no E for the bass. So you can even kind of generalize it, right? Not worry about that G chord, and have the A minor, F, C bass, down, up, down, E minor, low E bass, A minor, F, C, E minor, pattern, you could kind of work it as a bass, up, bass, up, down, kind of dig on that. A minor, C, minor, A minor, C, E minor, or you could split the pattern, kind of get in that G, C, E minor, low E bass, A minor, C, E minor, and we'll basically be repeating that until you hear this little break. And actually, you could kind of follow those notes too. Actually, kind of that open G, first fret on the B, and then open G, and then open B, and then first fret on the B. So open one, open one, and it kind of comes in right after that E minor chord. It's kind of that break, actually, kind of following that. And then from there, then we'll be going into our bridge outro. So we'd have kind of our F, and you could even work that with kind of that down idea too, actually. F, G, A minor, C, F, G, A minor, C. I'm kind of abbreviating that, I think. F, G, A minor, C, F, 2, 3, 4, 5, G, 2, 3, 4, 5, A minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, A minor, 2, C. Kind of playing around with those downs. Or you could work to like just the sustain down, actually kind of F, G, kind of the 8 down count on each one. A minor, 1, 2, 3, C, F, G, A minor, C. Or you could add basses. F, G, A minor, bass, A minor, C. Kind of hear that melody that we were talking about kind of coming in through the outro part. Oh, and that's the coolest part. Let's see. So I'm kind of just doing little downs on the chord, actually kind of like a little down on the F, trying to bring out that B string after it. So kind of an F, G chord. And you may want to adjust that, actually. I'm kind of lifting off the pinky, actually. A minor, and then right on that 3 on the high E, adding in the C chord around that 3 on the high E. So you kind of dig on that, or you're working as a 2-part. Just kind of working those bass notes can be kind of cool too. Kind of working that hybrid picking. But you may want to try that finger style too. That might be kind of a cool option too. That lick too. That can sound really clean as a 2-part. Be a cool way to kind of outro the tune. But that's the basics of how you can strum through A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay. So good luck!